School shouldn't be someplace that you're forced to go. It should be someplace that you want to go. When I walk into AltSchool each day, I feel very positive. I feel I'm going to see my friends, whether it be my teacher friends or my friend friends.
Yeah.
I really like the teachers here. They help you with whatever it is you want to work on.
We start off with immersing ourselves into the content to learn more and ask questions.
Every quarter of the school year, we choose a topic.
Currently, we are working on something called Blueprint.
We're able to design anything that we want, but we have to state why we would like it that way, how it would benefit for us.
I teach at the design school at Stanford, and you're actually getting essentially the same experience today that we teach to the Stanford grad students. We're really about supporting creative confidence, and that is basically teaching our students how to be comfortable in tackling new environments and doing new things and creating. You guys are going to be working in pairs on a real problem that affects you on a day-to-day basis, and then find an opportunity to design something for someone else in the classroom.
What would make the chairs better?
They had little cushions on them.
Okay. With the design process, you have to learn how to make it appealing from other people's point of view. You get to learn about that through empathy and your connection with other people.
We go on a field trip nearly every Tuesday, whether it be sort of an in-class field trip where you're learning on a new project, you bring in an expert.
You guys are going to build this.
Really get inside of the topic.
Got it.
All right.
It's finding what excites you and then exploring that and going deeper and deeper, and then pretty soon you'll realize, wow, there's nobody in front of me in this particular field. And that's really exciting when you get there, because that's when lots of discoveries happen.
It's a whole new view of the class. I mean, it's a completely different perspective.
The best way to predict your own future is to create it, okay? To have a focus, to have a goal, and go for it. That's how you create the future that you want.
You don't just sit down with dusty textbooks, researching things, memorizing things. You actually get to experience them for yourself.
This is pretty comfortable.
I feel like we learn better that way.
I feel like I have very strong relationships with the teachers here.
I have enrolled us in a new math contest.
I feel that the stronger the relationship between the teacher and the student, that the better the learning process is. A couple weeks ago, I had to take the Lowell test to get into Lowell High School. Common Core says that pre-algebra is what public schools are learning right now, and that's definitely not going to cut it for the Lowell test. So instead of me learning pre-algebra, my math teacher had me take a geometry test.
Square root of a squared, what's that?
And by him realizing, oh, this is not going to cut it, I'm going to give you something better that will help you get to a place that you want to be and flourish.
How do I share that with you? We're able to study what we're interested in within good reason.
The writer, in terms of the type.
My writing and reading teacher helps me specifically on persuasive writing and learning how to write an essay and learning how to write a book.
I love the comics. I love that you're writing about something you love. Let's make sure you also practice writing about the things that I assigned.
I know, I'm doing both of them.
Now you're doing both? That's amazing.
Part of our learning here is to learn as a group, and part of our learning here is to learn as individuals. We have something called a playlist, which is kind of like our own personal work cloud. On the playlist, we have things called cards, which is where we can learn new things. I got a playlist card on debate so I could learn about that, while other kids may kind of be into coding. Everyone learns at their own rate, at their own pace, and they're going to respect that.
If you want to start writing.
Feedback that we get from the teachers, it's not putting us down, it's what can we do to improve.
Break up some of that.
We get our feedback pretty much right away.
Moving through your points.
I feel less judged. You get a lot more room for growth.
But he missed and then it went in the field.
I push myself to do better. They don't have to push me to do better. They just put me in a situation where I feel that I can learn, and that from that, I can push myself to do even better things. It's about learning and doing. And if you can take something that you learn and that you experience and go out and make a difference in the world and do something that will impact others, that's what matters.
Emma had ever seen her heart.